everybody, and good evening. So, this will be my second react today. So, we're going a little bit backwards with the Beeeeze react because the Beeeeze Mosque react was actually the latest one, and this is going backwards a little bit. So, this is the Beeeeze live stream that I'm reacting to tonight. This is the one she did before the Mosque Beeeeze, and I wanted to sit in and give my thoughts. So let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see and hear everything. Okay, one moment, please. Let's see. Okay, so there's Chantal. Now, I don't really have anything on Twitter right now, but we are going to go to the comments because I'd like to see what the people have to say. Jay Fox says, Foodie Beauty, since this is now your religion, don't you think you should learn about it? You can't twist it to suit yourself, nor only practice part of it. It is disrespectful to do that. I agree. That comment got 141 thumbs up. So a lot of people agreed with Jade, and I absolutely agree. I mean, if you're going to believe in something, believe in something, and you shouldn't just twist things around to where you're comfortable. MKBM says, Chantal, I mean no disrespect at all, but you shouldn't put your entire happiness and mental instability onto a partner or anyone else for that matter, because every time it goes wrong or something gets in between you, you will hit a really big low or depressive episode again. Please learn to create your own happiness and focus less on negatives rather than being dependent on others for joy and good mental health. I agree with that too. You see, the thing is, Chantal doesn't want to be responsible for anything. She wants to be able to put the blame on someone else. If she's feeling low, it's somebody else's fault. If she loses control, that's also somebody else's fault. She doesn't want to take responsibility for anything. She wants to be the eternal victim and say that nothing is her fault. That's why I think she refuses to be alone. Because if she lived alone, there'd be no one to blame. There'd be no one to point a finger at. She's always got to have somebody around to take the blame for stuff. Kat Pushin says, I do believe a lot of your viewers will go away once you rehome your cats. Lots of pet lovers loved your interactions with your Big Bees or Chubby and BB Angels. Always made me smile. Your channel will not be the same. You know, I've been thinking that for a while. That once she rehomes the cats, she's going to lose part of her viewers because a lot of people who watch Chantal, they're sticking around just to see what happens to the cats. They'll never really know if the cats are safe or not, but they tune in just to make sure the cats are okay. That's really all they're there for. They're not there for Chantal. They're there to see if BBJ is fine, if Sam is fine. And I think that Chantal and Pete's, part of their hatred, if you will, their disdain for the cats is they want people to care about them. And they can't stand the fact that the audience cares so much about the cats. They want all of the care and attention on themselves rather than the cats. So, Foodie, you rehoming your cats, getting rid of your cats, whatever the case may be, you might lose part of your audience. Let's see. Gina Thomas says, why do you live stream? I hate that. Well, because she needs money. Okay, so let's go back up here and let's cover this live stream, shall we? And I hope that you enjoy it. And if you do, please don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave. So let's get to this thing, shall we?
Nice weather. Yeah. Although it's a little sunny, so it makes me sneeze.
But you're not sneezing. See, you've been claiming for days to have a cold. You've been claiming for days that you're jet lagged. But ma'am, you've been home long enough. and you slept 11 hours on the plane. You really shouldn't be jet lagged anymore. And for someone who's supposed to have a cold, why aren't your eyes watery? Why aren't you all stuffed up? Why aren't you coughing? Why aren't you congested? You keep fiddle around with your nose, but there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, Elizabeth's. I said, do you speak my language? He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. The weather is, well, it's cool, baby, but it's, oh, and ever since you introduced me to that song, Daddy, Daddy Cool, now I have it in my head periodically, and I wanted to, like, tell you that I don't appreciate that. I'm kidding. So anyway, yeah, I'm super happy and excited because, I don't know, like, I've been going to bed super early, and then that's why no night bees last night mostly, but I did play Mario, and I was watching Julia Child French Onion Soup. Yum. And so yeah, I don't know. Night bees is like if I can stay awake, I guess. I just been like, Mario beezing and beezing with Sella and then going.
How are you Mario beezing if you don't have a computer anymore and you don't have your TVs? Everything of value is out of the villa. The only things left is just stuff that nobody wants, that you don't even want. You're so lazy that you try to do an open house because you want other people to move your stuff out for you and you wanted to make money off your trash. But everything that could be sold or pawned is already gone.
To bed. You missed a few of my streams. Hi, Kelly. What was I gonna say though? I had something to announce. Maddie's stool. Ew. Daddy, cool. I did Mario Bees. I guess I just forgot to announce it. Maybe.
And in the past, when she did the Mario beezing, she would live stream it. She would live stream her Mario beezing. She doesn't do that anymore. You want to know why? Because she's not doing it.
Super Bowl. No. You can also just go like this, guys. It's just a hijab style. You never seen it? People are so confused. This is my base hijab, okay? And it goes up all the way, like it covers everything, my neck, everything. Then I have this hijab, but like with this over top too acts as a hijab, but you're allowed to wear like, it's a style. I don't know. Like I've seen it around. Your team is out? I don't really follow sports much, honestly. If I'm being quite honest. Rihanna Bowl? You can make Super Bowl foods. Super Bowl foods does anyone make like healthy Super Bowl food? I doubt it. I'm supposed to be watching what I eat.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. You do watch what you eat. You'll watch it and then you'll eat it. We should change your name from Foodie Beauty to Foodie Hoover Beauty because you suck up everything.
It smells like pistachio. You're making spicy sweet crock-pot meatballs and homemade soft pretzel hot dogs. Yummy. Star Wars style. Low sodium vegan Super Bowl food. Sorry. What's up, you bees and bishes? Hey, Giraffe Eyelash! My fiance has to watch his sodium because of his blood pressure. Yeah, I should too.
But you don't.
Oh, I see. Rihanna's playing at the halftime game thing. I see what you mean.
There we go. Flop Era says, I'm supposed to be watching what I eat. Takes a sip of a 600 calorie Starbucks drink when she says that.
The Bengals. I know flop era. I know.
Lumpy says, let's go to Adonis and buy $300 worth of healthy food. If she does that, that food has two fates. Door number one, she'll throw it in the trash. Door number two, she'll take it straight to Natter so he can cook it for his live stream.
Mm. So, hi, Lazy. Let's go to Adonis and buy $300. Actually, I got to eat all the food in my house because I'm not going to be here.
Foodie, you're going to be in Ottawa for the next, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? You're going to be in Ottawa long enough that you need groceries, woman.
It's so weird, like waking up and realizing that I'm not going to be in this place.
You know, I have to wonder if the reason why she's not buying groceries is because she doesn't want to feed Pete's anymore. Like she's pretty much done with Pete's. So, hey, since she's done with Pete's, just stop buying him food. Maybe kind of silently asking him to get out of the house that way.
Like, I'm not sad though. I'm actually excited. Like every day I wake up and I'm there, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like Groundhog Day. Salt is life. Come to Kelsey's later with me and my friend. I appreciate that, but I'm not allowed to hang out with people. I'm just joking.
Excuse me.
I'm kidding. Squeaky From, it's a rule I set for myself. I'm not hanging out with other human beings. Just Sala and my family. I'm just joking. Chili nacho.
Maybe that's part of your problem. You don't hang out with people. You don't learn from people. You don't take other people's perspectives. You just stay in your little toxic bubble and you don't come out.
Those buffalo taquitos.
Although, considering the way you treat people, maybe it's a good thing you don't hang out with other people. Because anybody you come in contact with, they're not made better by knowing you. They're made worse. You hurt everybody you come in contact with.
Homemade guac sounds like all salt. I would love it. Yeah, like I find whenever you are so used to eating really salty things, and then you switch to like low sodium or no salt, it's like tastes like nothing. Hi, Tanya. Oppression arc. Yikes. I'm kidding. I don't mind hanging out with humans, but
She doesn't mind being on YouTube and doing YouTube because she gets to make money here. And also, she gets to talk to people without actually looking them in the face. It's a safe interaction for her because she doesn't have to actually face people and they can't actually see what she really looks like.
oh, that's really mature, Jack. Loser. It's not like you're leaving forever. Mary Poppins, actually, I hope I can just like stay away for a while. The more I can.
Chantal, you're not a resident of Kuwait. You're only allowed to stay for so long. I don't even think you're leaving. You want my feeling about it, y'all? I've been watching what's going on with Foodie, what's going on with Natter, and this is just a feeling, okay? Just a theory. It just seems like everything is lining up for those two to be together. Chantal is the queen of deflection. Look over here when something else is going on over there. She's the queen of deflection. Create a diversion, create a smoke screen for whatever it is that's really going on so nobody's paying attention. So Sala is the person she says she loves and she wants to be with. She says that she's going to be going back to Kuwait and maybe do some traveling with Sala. But in the meantime, she does one live stream a day and then she disappears for the rest of the night. She's been high as a kite on the green, on the white stuff, flying high on energy. That is no base cause. She's not sleeping. She's not eating properly. So where is this energy coming from? Rubbing at her nose, being extremely obvious that she's on something that gives her energy, wearing the gat no glitter, going down the long road, going to the outhouse again. Natter's on his side saying that he's single now. I have to wonder if he and Foodie are talking. I think that they're seeing each other. I don't know if they plan to be together somewhere, but I think that they have been talking. And she has been seeing him. She's been making those long drives. That may be why she does one live stream in the daytime. That way she's got plenty of time to drive back and forth to Montreal and back. And nobody would ever know. And one of the bones of contention between Foodie and Natter has always been Pete's. Natter has never liked Pete being in the picture. And Foodie, once upon a time, she wanted to be with Natter, but Pete was always there, stuck at her side. Maybe she's been trying to figure out a way to get rid of him so she can be with Natter. And also, part of the deal of being with Natter could be that she's also got to get rid of the cat. She has to be completely free of any responsibilities so that she can take care of him. So get rid of everything in her life that might be a hurdle to be with this man. Just everything just seems like it's lining up that way. But we'll see what happens in the future.
The only thing I really feel like I have to come back for is medications and family. Hi, Plex Chaos. Oh no, I hope an episode of what? I hope there's no. I hope it's an incident-free afternoon for you. I hope so. I hope so. A rag on a stick? Well, I guess you could use a broomstick. I don't know what you could use.
It's funny that she brings that up. I don't know if y'all remember, and I'm not trying to trigger anyone with anything vulgar or disgusting. I'll say it as nicely as I can. There were rumors, whispers that Natter did something to her with a broomstick. So that's why I say it's odd. That's where her mind went immediately. I think it's odd that somebody who's been through SA would bring something like that up. Kind of looks like she's not really a victim, you know, because she can talk about that sort of stuff and it doesn't bother her. You know what? That is a great face, Foodie. You are just so photogenic these days. I'm telling you, you're just making great thumbnails for me. Please hold still. I love photography. That is a great face. Absolute vogue for you. There we go. Thank you. I'm putting that on my thumbnail. Let's keep going.
Okay, so I'm not going to be on very long. I'm kind of like
That's another thing she used to do. Not only would she do one live stream a day, but she would cut it short. And Foodie is someone, she loves to be online. She would do live streams that went on for hours. But when she was singing Natter, the live streams would always be cut short. Like, oh, I can't be on very long. I gotta go. Well, go ahead and go, Foodie. But you have to know that with you over there dirty deleting more than half your live streams that you do and not being on long, you're cutting your own income off. So please don't come at the reactors and say we're taking money out of your pocket when you are robbing yourself just fine.
hold on, I gotta blow my nose.
I wonder if she's doing something else with her nose and that's why she has to mute.
Of March. We saw that through the glass. Hi, T-Bone! You're not missing anything. The snow is really. Oh, I feel so stuffed up today. Is really.
Hold up. Somebody said they saw something through the glass. What did y'all see? I'm looking. I don't see anything.
It's the snow doesn't go away like till March.
She's talking about having mucus in her nose. I don't hear anything, do y'all? Listen, if you got a runny nose, you got a runny nose. That thing is like a faucet. You are constantly blowing your nose. I don't hear nothing in her nose. She doesn't sound stuffed up at all. No sinus pressure, nothing.
March, middle of March. We saw that through the glass. Hi, T-Bone! You're not missing anything. The snow is really. Oh, I feel so stuffed up today. Is really.
You're not stuffed up. Listen, I've had colds. I've known people that have colds. When you're stuffed up, you sound funny. You don't even sound like yourself. It's hot. You have a hard time talking. What are you talking about? Miss, I got a cold. Your throat would be raw. You wouldn't want to be on camera. Your head would hurt.
Really not the best.
You sound perfectly fine to me.
But I miss like not be. I miss like the weather, more of the weather of Kuwait. But I guess in the summer it will be a whole different tune, won't it? If you had to quit YouTube.
What do you mean you miss the weather in Kuwait? What are you talking about? Mama, when you were in Kuwait, where did you spend your time? You spent it mostly indoors with the air conditioning. You rarely went out anywhere. And when you did go out, it was after dark. It wasn't like you were out doing sports. Okay.
Panhandle. I don't know. Make bologna roll-ups for a living.
You know, I used to live in Florida. That's my home. That's where I grew up. I grew up in Tampa, Florida. You know what I would love to see? I would love to see her in Florida in the summertime. Oh, yes. With all that heat and all that humidity. Are you kidding me? She wouldn't know what to do. You walk outside June, July, August, and you got the heat. You got the humidity. You feel like you're walking around in a sauna. Ooh, it's not nice. It is not nice. Even when I lived in Cali, oh my goodness. August in Cali, 100-degree heat. You feel like you're melting. You can't think about anything because your brain just keeps saying the same message over and over. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. I can't even think right now. Don't ask me to think. It's hot. You get in the shower to cool off. You feel better. You come out 5 minutes later, you're sweating all over again. It's just nasty heat. Nasty. I want to see her do Cali heat or Florida heat. Now that would be funny.
I never get my makeup or anything else back, but that's okay. Nice. Good. Blocks chaos. It's a pain, but I would talk to your doctor and see if they can give you a 90-day script. Well, they can give me like 3 months like they did last time. But what if I want to be gone longer than 3 months?
Too bad.
Pistachio cold brew is so good. It smells good too. I like smelling it.
And that's another thing you were doing back in the natter days. Getting those extra tall, extra big drinks with all the sugar because your body is run down. It needs some kind of fuel to keep going with lots of extra ice. Another red flag that you're doing too much of the powder because when you did the powder, it irritated your throat. I remember all those live streams you did where you were sucking down the cold liquids and the ice cream because your throat was raw. Stop consuming so much snow, your throat wouldn't bother you.
You know that guy on TikTok who's like doing something like, and then you look at him and then he's like, What do I look like when I do that to someone? Just be careful when you out in public. Just be aware of your value things and don't forget anything. Never mind. Babe, I'm the most absent-minded person. I feel bad. What's for lunch?
Any other person checking out another person, considering them for a relationship, Chantal's been throwing out a boatload of red flags of why a person should never be in a relationship with her. She is irresponsible in every sense of the word. She's not responsible for how she lives at home. Her house is a mess. She's irresponsible and reckless when it comes to her health. She's irresponsible and stupid when it comes to her finances. There's not a single area of her life where she has control or that she's responsible. And yet, Sala is still there. Sala, listen to me. Listen. You're 28, 29 years old, sir. So unless this whole thing is fake, and I'm pretty sure it is fake, it is fake for views, it's fake for drama. We all know it. You know it too. If there's any sort of reality here, this one, she's attached to you. She's already formed attachments. She's a stage 20 clinger. Once she gets a hold of you, she don't want to let go. She's like Velcro, okay? She's going to do whatever it takes to try to hold on to you. You're 28, 29 years old. You got a lot of life in front of you. If she comes to Kuwait, she may not want to leave. You're going to have a heck of a time getting rid of her. You might want to put the brakes on while you can, sir.
Nothing. Okay. My anxiety is almost non-existent when I'm with Sala. Like when we were living our life in Kuwait, like
I'm tired of her using that word. I'm tired of her claiming to have issues and problems that she's not been diagnosed for. She won't go to a doctor and get an official diagnosis by a trained professional. She's over here talking about anxiety, but she leaves her house just fine to go get food at Burger King and McDonald's. She has absolutely no anxiety when it comes to being around people out in public places. We saw that with the couple vlogs. We saw that when she went to Cuba. She went to the beach just fine. She was down at the buffet area just fine. Now here she is out in public. And for someone who has anxiety, she can get online and talk to hundreds of people just fine. So what do you mean you have anxiety? You can leave your house when you want to. You can do things when you want to. So what do you mean you have anxiety? There's lots of people that suffer for it for real. Just another thing you're claiming to have, and it's all just drama, fake drama for views.
I feel like it was so different. Like I didn't feel afraid of anything. I didn't feel like I was bored or lonely or like missing anything.
You weren't happy in Kuwait. You were bored out of your mind. Stuck in a little box, nothing to do, no car to get any place, depending on Sala to keep you company, to keep you interested. You binged on food, Chantal. You gained a bunch of weight. What do you think is going to happen if you go back? You're going to be bedbound in 6 months. I'm not even joking about that. I wish I were. You go back to Kuwait, you stay for an extended period of time, you're going to get to a point where you can't get out of bed. It'd be physically impossible.
Don't they throw you in travel jail if you're out of your country too long?
Yep.
Do they?
Yep, they sure do. You can't overstay your visa. That's a no-no.
You could tell that? Yeah.
Yep, they sure can. You got a 3-month visa, you got to leave before that period is up. You cannot overstay your welcome. You can't walk up to them and go, I'm just kidding, or I was just joking. They won't care. They'll throw you in jail anyway.
Like, I don't know. You may not need your meds after 3 months. I wish. No, yeah. Like antidepressants, like I found like you have to keep taking them, or like when you come off of them, it's like torture. Traveling has a special different reality. Yeah. Yes, baby, you have to be like this and be accurate about not forgetting anything. I know, babe.
So people are asking what meds you're on. I don't know exactly what you're on, but I do know you've had blood clots in your lungs before, so you should be on blood thinners. But honestly, Chantal, I don't think you're taking any of your required medications. I think you're trying to use the green as a medication for everything, and it doesn't cover everything. But you should be on a myriad of medications. You probably need new medications because you probably have new health problems that you're not even aware of. Because when's the last time you've been to the doctor for a checkup? You're probably never going to go, but trying to use the green to treat everything, not a good idea.
Yeah. Actually, I feel like a kid when I'm with you because every time before we go out, you have the router, you have this, you have that. But sometimes when we get in the car, you always forget my watch, and then you have to go back in and get it. I'm telling on you. Haha. That's wonderful, Chantal. You also have to be able to find that feeling within yourself as well. I know. Honestly, Mary Poppins, I feel like what I want to do in life is just travel around and be spoiled. No, I'm just joking. It's just travel around.
Oh, there we go. Whenever she makes a truthful statement, she passes it off as she's joking. I just want to travel around and be spoiled. Spoiled by who? How will you be spoiled? If you're the one paying for everything, how are you going to be spoiled and pampered, Chantal? Because Sala doesn't have that kind of money. He's going to be able to spoil you and pamper you. You're going to be taking care of him. And let's be real. If you live with Sala, he's going to be working 3 jobs just to be able to feed you because your food problem is out of control. He's not going to be able to get any sleep.
Around and experience the world, experience life, not just sitting around in Orleans being high. And I think being here just reminds me of all that crap.
So why move to a different country? If Ottawa has bad memories for you, why not move someplace else? There's plenty of places in Canada where you can stay in your own country. I'm sure there's lots of lovely areas. But for somebody who hates Canada so much, you were giddy as a teenager when you got off that plane, going straight to the outhouse, taking the long road, going to all the fast food joints. You couldn't wait to relive some of those memories.
Changes everything else around you bit by bit. You can do it. Thank you. I'm glad you guys have one another. Can't wait till you're back in Kuwait. I can tell you're happier with Salah around. Yeah. Yes, meme. Meme, yes, so she can face it. I can face anything with you, babe. Are we getting fast food again? Some depression.
I want to get sick listening to her. I can face anything with you, babe. How old are you? Seriously, how old are you? I can face anything with you as long as you're there. Grow up. If you're any kind of a real woman, you'd stand on your own 2 feet. You would not be using a younger man to act as a daddy figure to tell you what to do and to lift you out of responsibility out of adulthood.
Is an actual brain condition, so yeah, and I wonder with me, I think it is. You're not gonna die alone. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with dying alone. Excuse me. Actually, I don't even like people looking at me when I'm sick. So when I'm dying, yeah, I think I want the person to go away. I don't want people looking at me as I'm dying.
It's funny that she says that. I don't like people looking at me while I'm dying. I'm going to go deep for a minute. Hope you guys don't mind if I do. Chantal, you get on camera, you do drugs, you're high, you got a problem with food, and you're leaving it unchecked. Long ago, you decided to make your content all about satisfying different fetish groups, but your main fetish group has always been the feeders. Looking for the feeders in your audience, the ones who would send the big super chats and buy the memberships and send you money on PayPal for different feeder requests that you would then turn around and do on camera live so you can make money off of them at the same time make money on YouTube. You know, you were triple dipping over there as far as the money. But you getting on camera, monetizing all of your addictions, all of your issues, all of your problems, coming on camera, eating the way that you do. I'm just going to say it. There's no nice way to say it. We just got to say it the way it is. You are hurting yourself on camera. You're making yourself progressively worse. You are damaging your health. You have damaged your health. I don't know what condition your liver is in. I'm sure it's pretty severe. The last time you spoke about your liver, you said that you had non-alcoholic fatty liver disease and that your liver was 3 times the size of what it should be. And the live streams you used to do, where you would just wear like a little sports bra, you could actually see that your liver was hard on the outside of your body. Your liver was scarring over. I don't know if you can heal that kind of damage. I don't know if it can be managed. But every time you come on camera and you eat and you let your issues run amok and you cater to the people that don't care about your health, they care about their fetish being fulfilled, you are pushing yourself closer and closer to an early grave. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but you do. Watching you do the things that you do, it's like watching a snuff film in very, very slow motion. I don't say that with any kind of happiness or satisfaction, but you are slowly unaliving yourself in front of a live audience. And I really wish you would stop. You have the power to stop. There are resources, there's therapy, there's counseling, there's all kinds of things. I know you think the reaction channels hate you and they want something bad to happen to you. We don't. But the thing is, we don't have any control over you. The only person that controls you is you. What you decide to do with your life is your business. But it's unkind to sit there and hurt yourself and make everybody watch.
I don't want people to see my die face. I just want people to like say your things and then go away. Have you peasant? Funeral bees. My last video ever will be called Funeral Bees. Funeral bees. Wish long, healthy life for you, baby. Aw. Thanks, babe. Me too. I wish that with you, babe. I want to do your makeup once you've crossed over. Hi, Kelly. Can you show us what you think your die face would look like? Yeah, okay.
She's making a morbid, dark joke about death. At the same time, she hurts herself on camera for the sake of a paycheck.
I'll be like this. Wait, do you just die like this, or the funeral home puts your arms over your like? Let's say they Does the nurse put your arms like this, or you like this in the hospital? You're like. Sorry, I'm hyper from the coffee.
Now, it's not from the coffee. I've drank Starbucks coffee before. It never made me act like that.
Hi, Lyric. Did you ever see that little Spanish lady dancing on TikTok? I can't even do it. But now I have it in my head all day. Hi, Freya. Really, viewer peasant? I used to be obsessed with death. Now I like the living. Harry wearing a black suit and combed back hair at the funeral. I want to be buried. I don't want to be cremated. True, Squeaky. Okay. Oh yeah. How's Harry? How's Harry, babe? Howie. Thanks for sending me the video of him drinking water. I appreciated it. Okay, guys. I've only been on for 20 minutes. I'm just kidding.
See, she's in a hurry to get this live stream over, and that's not the usual Chantal. The usual Chantal be like, oh, we've been on for an hour. Let's be on for another 5 hours. But yet she's in a hurry to get this live stream done with.
Harry growing up? Is he bigger than before? Make a hairy one. Yeah, I need new emojis. I feel like nobody's gonna like me after I get rid of the cats.
I won't. I don't like you now. Don't worry about how I or anybody else will feel after you rehome the cats. We don't like you now. You're a hateful woman. You're a feral beast. You're savage. Nobody likes you now, so don't worry about what we think.
Taxidermy's the way to go. Yeah, true. Muslims are buried. You become chubby moose. Bugs eating you. He become chubby moose. Ooh. He's a chubby. Yeah, he's a chubby moose because he's a mouse. Chubby mouse. He's so fat. Doing what's best. Yeah.
Why is it that every pet that Chantal has, they have to be overweight like her? Like she took such pride in making Sam overweight. It's not healthy for a pet to be overweight, no matter what the pet is, whether it's a mouse, a cat, a dog. It's not good for their health. It's like it's not good for her health. But yet she wants a pet that is a little mini me of her.
Mimi. You actually changed your name to Mimi because Sala was like, your name doesn't make sense. Cheers. I think I'll just get a grande. That's what we're saying. Howie is a big boy now. Are Sam and BBJ going to the same family? No, but they're both people we know. So I feel like they're in good hands.
You know, they're probably looking for people that aren't on YouTube and won't make a YouTube channel. That's probably what Chantal is the most afraid of. That is her greatest fear. That if she gives the cats to somebody, that they're going to turn around, take the cats to a vet, have them checked out, and then they turn around and say, yes, I have BBJ or I have Sam, and I took them to the vet, and here's everything that was wrong with them. She does not want that being exposed.
I just don't want to talk about like where they're going or who they're going with because I don't want them to people to be figured out with a bit of digging. Harry saying hi to you, Beezer's community. Is he awake right now? Or you're probably
Lynn says, wait, you're separating Sam and BBJ? Yeah, she really is. She really is. Rather than keep them together, she'd rather separate them. Although I hate to put any morbid thoughts or energy out there. I don't I just don't want to say it. I don't want to say what I think BBJ's fate is. You guys already know.
not even at home right now, huh? Sam and BBJ do not like each other anyway. Since I've gotten them together, Sam's been annoying her. She'll be happy to get rid of him.
That's because you don't feed them. And they compete for food when they shouldn't have to.
She needs somebody like older and, yeah.
I'd take her. I would take BBJ if I could. I mean, I have my cat Booger, but I'd find a way to make it work. I mean, I would love to pick up BBJ and just cuddle her for hours.
They are going to be in really good hands. That's for sure. I'm in my office, babe. Ah, yes. Mm. You should do a video for us. No.
Veronica says, when is Missy Moo picking up BBJ? I hope that Missy Moo does not get BBJ. I've seen a picture of Missy Moo's dog on Instagram, and that poor thing looks so sad and so neglected. I hope she doesn't get BBJ.
Someday. Baby, I'm so excited to... Okay, when I get back, inshallah, I want to go away for a weekend, just the two of us, and celebrate.
Wait, what? What do you mean go away just the two of you? If you go to Kuwait, it'll be just the two of you. What do you mean? You guys are going to be together around no one else, so why do you have to get away together?
With a 12-hour live stream.
What?
Can we do like just a camping, like just the two of us?
The thing is, you don't know how to do anything private with another person, Chantal. You don't know how to do private time. You got to turn your phone on and turn your live stream on and turn it into a public event. It is possible to have private time with the person you love and no one else be involved, but you don't know how to do that. Everything's got to be a spectacle, a circus act.
That'll be so fun.
You know, I could just see her now. Imagine Foodie on a camping trip. First of all, she would be miserable. She doesn't know how to rough it. Secondly, she'd be like looking around saying, "Ooh, I'm doing something different. My members would love it. Content, I could make money off of this," and she would turn her camera on.
Jumping bees. What do you think?
She's so loud.
You always people always frown upon like these cheesy sayings. But I find there's so much truth to it. It's like if something doesn't work out, then there's a reason for it, and there's something different and better that you're supposed to do. So for sure, yeah, I'm glad he's keeping his head up. You're helping him do that. I work in cosmetics development. Oh, there's a whole study for development. Apparently, you can purchase the copyright for songs. Really? Babe, yeah, you can play music on your keyboard. You can bring your keyboard. We could have a music night.
Oh, God. Chantal's awful singing and Salah's even more awful keyboard playing. I can't wait.
And I can help you sing. I can help you do...
You need to help yourself sing. You can't sing. You need auto-tune in the worst way.
Music. I can do Crazy Frog. Beer, 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 beer. Hello, Rulie. I remember you. Ski people looking at me. Welcome to Vancouver to me.
You notice how much different she is in Canada? She never acted this way in Kuwait. The screeching and the yelling and the acting weird. She wasn't this way in Kuwait. She was much more toned down and she hated it. Yet here she is talking about, I want to go back. And you'll go back to being bored and angry like you were.
There's a bees an idea. Yeah. No, I didn't use the one squat one. Only a few things like using air fryer. Hi, Diego. No, you.
Is she singing? No, no singing.
Albi, Wabayoni Kaman. Wash for fee esmiki hobby. Birari dashan. Sorry, guys, I'm hyper.
No, you're high. You're high. And you shouldn't be driving while you're high. And I'm so angry at you. The money that you make on YouTube, if you're high, you need to get somewhere, take a taxi, Uber, something like that. You don't need to be driving while you're high. It's dangerous and stupid.
I'm definitely exploring. There's so much more to do in Kuwait. I didn't do the Terry Fox run. No. Did you? Hi, girl sip. Go back to Kuwait. Like a month. Thanks, guys. Hi, Ognia la George Wassouf. اسم لغتي بالدلبي BLB. Like with a French accent. Je suis français. L'aurait-il BLB Wabayonikaman. Manic. I just went through an entire depressive state for I didn't realize why.
Oh, shut up. You're not really depressed. I remember you saying that. Oh, I'm so depressed. But yet, when Nader would call, you get your butt out of bed, put your makeup on, and be at his house in an hour. I don't think you're depressed. I think you are using the wrong words here. I think you just have crashes from doing all the drugs and staying up all night. That's not real depression, though.
There's no reason, babe. I'll just go through cycles, mood cycles. Ew.
He's telling you this, Sala. Are you paying attention? I go through mood cycles, and this is the person you want to come back to Kuwait and live with you for 3 more months?
What if I'm doomed to repeat these crappy mood cycles forever and ever?
Well, don't do the drugs and it won't be so much of a problem.
Ew. Akid. That's what Sala always says every time. Do you love me? Akid. 5G's not even allowed if I see her come near my house, even in a disguise. If I recognize you and you come near my house, I will friggin' punch you and call the cops.
No, you won't. You big old liar. You are so about non-confrontation. You're the biggest coward there is. You talk tough behind your camera screen, but if you had to look at somebody in the eye, you'd be a whole different person. You wouldn't make a move. You're not going to punch somebody. No, you're not. You're not going to punch Frenchie. You talk about it, but you're not going to be about that life.
Okay. No. I mean, whatever. If people want to come and take some memorabilia, but don't laugh at the smell of things. I'm kidding. You can close now, and when you reach there, do another live. Where? Oh, the mosque. I can't go to a mosque dressed like this. I have to go get my abaya, babe. I have to do.
She's got plenty of abayas at home. What's wrong with them? All they need to do is just be washed. See, the problem with Chantal is that she'll wear something until it literally stands up by itself. She won't wash it. She'll wear it and wear it and wear it until the stink even gets to her. Then she throws it away and gets another one rather than just wash the doggone thing. Hello, washing machine. Hello, dryer. Hello, washing soap. Those things work, Chantal. They exist for a reason.
I can't go to a mosque dressed like this. if somebody wants to find me Elizabeth Nirvana to kill me, they could totally do it without even having to try. So, but I'm just warning you, if you kill me, I will no longer be part of this world. Then you will be bored forever. Yes, he does. No, I don't think you can just own like a machine gun for no reason, you know?
What are you talking like this for?
Off, babe. That's literally what it means, yeah. There's always a secret meaning to everything. We are terrible people. We are terrible people teaching Salah the bad English. Babe, I learned some bad Arabic when I was there too. Sometimes you hear words through conversation like, you never know what that means. My barf.
You know what? She's getting boring. I'm already tired of her. I want to go back to playing Stardew Valley. Screw her. I'm done with this biatch. It's time to leave. All right, y'all. I don't know if Foodie's coming back online tonight. Probably not. Her news cycle is she does things during the daytime so she can go hang out with Natter at night. So unless she pops up all of a sudden, we're done here for this react. So I want to thank you guys for spending time here with me on my channel. Hope you enjoyed the react. And if you did, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for spending some time with me and have a good one. Bye-bye.